Alright, what's good? Welcome back to another Jarryd Hayne Beer Pro video. With the regular season almost over, we're in round 25 here, taking on the Dragons, who are sitting at 10th position right now. They essentially need to beat us to keep their finals hopes alive. So we take a look at both teams' lineup here. I'm liking our starting 13. We've pretty much got our strongest players starting. As we look at the Dragons here, they've pretty much got their strongest players on the team too, especially in their forward pack. And as we look at both teams' interchange bench, the Dragons got some pretty solid players there. So we're getting ready to receive the ball here, and off the kickoff, we're gonna drop the ball. An absolute terrible start to the game. I think that was Luke Douglas off the Butterfingers. The Dragons off the feed on our 10-meter line. They pass it to the first receiver and they just take a hit up. So the first tackle coming up, they shift the ball wide. It's gonna be Josh Dugan driving towards the try line there. 5 out from our line. So I was trying to play aggressive here. Just rushing up off the line, trying to shut them down or possibly get an interception. And as we rush up here in the bell end, we almost let a try through, but we're able to recover and hold them up there. Back on the 10 for the play the ball. And they throw a forward pass. Mitch Rain throws a forward pass. You don't really see the AI doing that often. As we run the ball here, Ashley Taylor takes it to the line. And he's tackled just past the 40. Fourth tackle for us, and I'm going to look for the line here. Looking for that 40-20. And with the wind at our back, we execute a perfect kick there. On the 10-meter line. They shift the ball between the forwards. Ryan James takes it to the line. Second tackle for us. We're going to look to run onto it, and we just slice right through there. The defensive line just opens up. And we stroll over for the first try of the game. Tyron Roberts with the conversion. Up by 6 on the first tackle here, looking to run it out of our half. Ash Taylor's going to get tackled off the ball. They go wide to Bird. We call for the ball, continue to shift it, and Roberts gets tackled on halfway. Third tackle for us. We're going to run onto it here. And there's a huge gap here. We just... I don't know what the defense was doing, but we slice through once again and score another try. The Dragons defense is just making it look too easy for us. I literally ran into the player and he didn't tackle me, as Ash Taylor hits the post there with the conversion. Back on attack here. We throw a little inside ball to Taylor and he gets thumped in a tackle there, 25 out. We call for the ball. Throw a cutout pass to Hoffman, he's in space here. And he gets the fend on Dugan, finally wrapped up. Just outside their 40 line. The blind side was wide open and they called for the pass way too early, and we palm our way into touch there. As we look at the halftime stats, both teams looking pretty sloppy in the first half, and it shows in the completion rate and errors. Back in the second half here, it goes to Harrell, he passes to Don, and he's tackled just before the halfway line. Fourth tackle, and we call for the ball, and we just zigzag our way through the gap there, getting wrapped up by Dugan at the back, and he's going to give away a penalty. We kick to the line, looking to keep the pressure on the Dragons. Oh, a dummy. Then we eventually pass the ball to Roberts. He offloads it to James, I think that was, as he drives towards the try line. We call for it in the pocket. Pop a chip over the top, and I forget about the wind. I'm pretty sure we're kicking against the wind there. So it was a poor option. Dragons are finally on the attack. And it's going to be Ben Cray who gets tackled there. Little inside ball to Marshall, gets around one defender and we wrap him up at the back. Just past their 40, they're shifting the ball wide. And Farrell puts an early kick through. We're backtracking to get the kick. Returning it here and we get tackled just outside our 10. So it was a pretty decent kick in the end. As they spread the ball here, Zeb Taylor gets past one and Dugan wraps him up inside our 30. Looking to run the blind side, we call for the ball. Inside ball to Don, he gets past one, then he gets smashed on the 40. Huge hit by the Dragons. It goes to Harrell, we call for the pass. Back to Don once again. And if only he offloaded there. And the Dragons yet again give away another penalty. The ref was pretty quick to blow the whistle there. Tyron Roberts attacks the line. Tackled outside their 20. We're in the pocket. Goes to Don, we call for the pass, perfect timing, and we shrug Dugan off at the back, scoring our third try of the game. Roberts with the conversion here, and he nails it to extend the lead. We're up by 16 now. Dragons still with no points. Beautiful inside boards, Don once again. Linking up with Don quite a few times here. 4th tackle for us. I think we tried to call for the ball there, but it didn't come to us right away. Taya with an offload. Nice offload by the AI there. 5th and last. We're pretty deep in the pocket as we call for the ball. And we just go for a field goal here. Pretty much from right in front. Perfect kick. And we're up by 17. Last play of the game. It goes to Shillington. We call for it at the back. Though I cut out past the Robertson, he gets smashed to end the game there. Full time, 17 points to 0, and we put an end to the Dragons season. As we look at the full time stats here, we managed to pick up man of the match, and as always guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.
You say that I've changed, and maybe I have, but you a dime, babe. So change ain't always bad, but I always seem to lose it as soon as I get it. Now these women in these days, I ain't been of how I spit it, so